I'm on my way to the park, so we'll see what's going on. Put some air on. I'm supposed to turn right here, I think. Yeah, I need to get off the street. Anyways, so I really don't have anything to talk about. I'm just seeing what's going on online and stuff. I know some of y'all wanted me to review young famous and African, and I wanted to review it, and then because I watched it already, right? I watched it already, and it's reminded me of the second season of Bling Empire, and how are you supposed to stop? Cause what are you doing? And how there was no plot, no story. I don't know. I don't feel like I want to review it. I was trying to watch it again. Like I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna watch it again, take notes, and review it. And then when I started watching it, I was like, I'm not even interested in this. I don't want to watch it anymore. So I don't think we're gonna get a young, famous, and African review, guys. I was like, okay, well maybe I can just review the entire season and if and do one review for the entire season. But then I was like, I don't even want to watch it. I don't want to watch this again because at the first, like when I watched it the first time, I was like, what's going on? Why is everybody fighting? I felt like Swanky and Annie's fight was like, I don't know if it was rehearsed, but it didn't feel real. It didn't feel real, like they were really mad. Kanye she wasn't in it as much as I thought she was going to be in it. There was no story around her. I guess they were trying to introduce Luke and Fontana. Are there any lines in the street? Where do I need to get? Do I need to get right here? I hope this damn map doesn't have me in traffic. Okay? Oh, there's a highway right there. I better not be. Anyway, so I guess they were trying to introduce Luke, Bonang, and Fontana. Andale fighting over Zadi. I felt like he ended up with either one of his child's mother, his baby mamas. So they were trying to figure out. I guess that's who they were trying to introduce. I felt like the beef between Bonang and Luke, or what's his name, Lewis. What was his name? I felt like that was contrived. I felt like it was blown out of proportion. I did. I was like, girl, what's going on? And what else? And Andale and trying to decide on whether he was going to be with either one of his baby mamas. And I was like, what's going on? Why are they acting like this about him? And why all of a sudden does he, okay, well, you can't get with Zari, so I might as well go back and choose. Oh, there's traffic. I might as well go back and choose one of my baby mamas. Hopefully one of them are waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's very weird. It was very weird. The whole series was weird to me. I was like, girl, what's going on? Why are we trying to figure out who he wants to get with? And it's like, well, one's still willing to get with me, so I might as well get with the other one. Or I don't know. I felt like that was weird. That whole little situation was weird. I need to get over here. Let me get over here. All right, let's do that. Yeah, so I felt like all of that was super weird. I felt like he didn't know who he wanted to get with. So he was like, I guess who, like, I always say they choose whoever will choose them, whoever will take them, they'll go with, right? And so I guess he tried to figure out who likes him more. So he figured out who likes him more, and that's who he's gonna be with. I was just like, okay, that's weird. Swanky and Annie, I was like, okay, what was said? Um, you know, what did what did what did Annie say on the phone? Because at first I thought she was maybe hurling out slurs or something. The way he was acting, I was like, okay, was she being homophobic, or like what was going on the phone? You know what I'm saying? What did you hear? Um, Annie and her relationship. She's another one. It's like, y'all put your relationships out here for everybody to see. You get upset when the people start analyzing your relationships and talking about how weird and dysfunctional it looks. And then y'all get upset when the people talk about your relationships. But then also, y'all ain't ever going to leave the relationship. As raggedy as the relationship looks, and how much of it looks like you're getting the short end of the stick, you're not going to go anywhere. So, okay. What are you just showing? You just want everybody to see how dysfunctional this shit is? Okay, whatever. So, Annie and Tu Baba, it's like, okay, girl, you ain't going nowhere. You're going to be the insufferable, wife who is silently being tortured. Like, girl, okay, fine. And I don't know, I just felt like the second season didn't give me what the first season gave me. The constant fighting, everybody fighting all the time. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Um, Fontana, she came in. Oh, and Nadia's friends with Bonang, and the other guy who ended up dying. He was murdered. They were together, and then Nadia got with him, and her and Nadia used to be friends, and now her and Nadia are not. They're not friends, but they weren't friends before. They were not in a friendship. Way before Nadia got with Bonet's ex-boyfriend, who is no longer living. He's not on this earth anymore. And so is what it is. And I was like, okay, Nadia at the beginning mentions her boyfriend. That's who she mentions. And then that's all that we see about it. And I guess, I guess there was. I'm sure she did film with him. I hope she filmed with him, but they didn't show anything. Because by the time the series aired, he had been killed already. So that's kind of sad. But they didn't show anything. They really didn't show anything with that at all. She mentioned her boyfriend one time at the beginning, and that was it. Fontana trying to get with what's his name? Diamond Platinums. Diamond, you getting with Diamond? Diamond is a fuck boy. Andale is a fuck boy with a fucking polo on and some glasses. That's all. But he's a fuck boy too. Oh no! Oh no! 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 I'm gonna go through these two trucks. Oh my god! No! Yeah. So it's like, that's why Diamond didn't want Andale trying to pursue Sari, because he already knows, like, we all fuck boys out here. Tu Baba, Diamond, Naked, all of them. And I don't know. It's very rare, when you think about the husbands and the representation of the men that they have going on these reality shows, the partners of these women, they be so musty. It's like, oh my God, y'all don't make it look like, if there's young people watching this, or even older people wanting relationships, and they're looking at y'all relationships online, and that y'all decided, like, Tu Baba, Naked, he deciding that he wants to Kaylee, is that her name? He gives her a key to his house. Like, what does that mean? Girl, what does that mean? Put me on the life insurance policy. That's how I know That's how I know it's real. Fuck this key. A key, girl. That's why I was like, I don't know. I don't know about the show. I feel like it's the same themes over and over again. You know, it's like, how long does that last? You know, the same themes over and over again. Annie's not being smart. Kanye, we don't see her life. Swanky and Annie, they was fighting over something. We are not sure what. We don't even know what was said. We still don't know what was said. Andale is trying to figure out, he wants to get with Zari. Diamond tells him no, absolutely not. I know what kind of nigga. I know how stupid you are. I believe that's what he said. I know how stupid you are. Zari's telling Fontana, who just wants to screw Diamond, that's her man, and basically he's going to be all over me. So hopefully you don't feel bad that he's all over me when I'm around. She said she had a boyfriend. Zari had a boyfriend. So Andale, he decides, well, okay, since Zari's off limits, maybe I'll go back to one of my baby mamas. One of them loves me enough for me to create this kind of relationship dynamic with them. So one of them still likes him. She makes jokes and stuff like that. The other one is just like, I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know, you have to get it together. I can be the only one and all this other stuff. Pretty women, you know. He chose really nice looking women to procreate with. And then one of them chooses him. I guess one likes him more than the other, so he chooses the one that likes him more than the other. I was like, girl, okay. Okay, girl. And so, what else? Who else? Tu Baba and Annie. He's still doing his thing. There was a scandal about a woman, and Annie says that story comes up every year, every 2 years. This woman saying she has a baby with Tu Baba comes up, and they make it seem like, you know, he has a bunch of kids all over the place, where his kids are like multiple children with, like, I think 3 women. So he has all those children with just 3 women. It's not like a bunch of children. And, you know, I mean, that's Annie's life. Whatever she wants to do, all these women are going to do what they want to do. I don't know, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to be with someone who, like, for a long time, you're just like worried about scandals. You're worried about, you know, who's going to do what. And I don't know. So that's my review for Young, Famous, and African. I'm serious, because I'm like, okay, what we gonna talk about? The same shit, just in a different dialect. The same themes, same ain't shit niggas, just in a different dialect. That's all we talking about, I guess. Because that's all it is. Girl, is that oh, let me go straight. Did I see a spider web in here? Because, bitch. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see, honey. I need to go to Sprouts too, come to think about it. But yeah, I'm going to go and take a walk. That was my Young, Famous, and African review. Let's go right here. Oh, damn, I missed the light. Anyway, so that's it for that. I should have went straight. I should have kept going straight. I got to dye my hair today as well. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was like, I don't really want to review it because it's not, the season wasn't given. Maybe the 3rd season will be better when they'll get everything down. Like, even the argument or the conflict between Bonang and Lewis. Is that his name? What's his name? Lewis? They were calling him something else. But that was like blown out of proportion. It was like y'all just trying to create little, I guess, storylines or whatever. I don't know. Oops. Y'all trying to create a storyline. It's trying to like blow something out of proportion. Blown way out of proportion. I was like, And Fontana, she just want to screw diamond platinums, platinum diamonds. He just want to screw too. They just want to screw each other. So I mean, it was. I don't know what else we want to talk about. I don't know what else to talk about. I really don't. I really don't. I really, 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 really don't. One way. Which way? Am I going this way? I think it is this way. That's the aquatic. Come on, aquatic center. That's where all the kids going swimming. That moved it. Anyways, I'm out of here. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Peace.